Have you ever had a crush on like a boss or a coworker or something like that?
I've had bosses have a crush on me. He was interested in me, but I wasn't interested in him. I'm like, you're old. You're like my father's age. I just wasn't into him that way. And he was like a boss. Like he wasn't like, he was like a boss, like in charge of everyone.
Okay.
Like, we went to the movies once, and I felt so uncomfortable because I really didn't want to be there. I guess I was just being nice.
Okay, and then after that, how was it going back to work? Like, was it kind of awkward, or was everything cool? He understood. Clearly, you didn't like
Everything was fine. Everything was fine. Like
you didn't get fired?
No, I didn't get fired.
He didn't put you on suspension?
No.
Liking him?
No, even when because he was an adult. He wasn't like an immature person.
I get it. At least it wasn't like, a thing where after you didn't really go back out with him, he was like, oh, like trying to make your job a living hell.
Well, not with him, but like I've dated co-workers, and you're so cool. Like, they're your best friend at work. You get along, you crack jokes, like everything is super cool at work. Your day is better when you see them at work because it's fun.
Yeah.
But then the second you go out with them and you learn who they are, or something happened on the date, then now you're uncomfortable at work. 50K for a verse, no album out. Yeah, my money so tall that my Barbies gotta climb it. Holla in the Middle East and climb it, find it. Tony Matterhorn, Duxie, whine it. Niggas on your team is when I sign it. That's why these dudes so one track minded. But wait, really, I don't give a F-U-C-K. Forget Barbie, but nigga, cause she's fake. She's on $1 while I pocket eating cheesecake. And I'll say, bride of Chucky and Child's Play. Just killed another career, it's my day. Besides they can't stand beside me. I think me and you am showing now I tried it. Pink with thick ass, giving with flash. I think big get cash, make them blink fast. And look at what you just saw. This is what you live for. I'm a motherfucking monster.
Killed it. The guy that liked me, it got really weird. Like, I invited him over casually for like drinks after work. He drove to my place, which was literally like 30 minutes or more from where we work. But we got some Ciroc, and we were just like having like a cool time. But then it got strange. Like, he started following me around my place, and
wait, he started following you?
Yeah, like, so like I would go into like a room, and he would like basically be right behind me. Like I went to the kitchen, he was like right behind me, to where it got kind of like creepy. So we had a drink, and this guy, like, he drinks a lot. He drinks a lot, so we only had like half a bottle of Ciroc, and there's two of us. So he basically was like, I'm too drunk to drive home, like, you gonna let me drive home? And I'm like,
he did that on purpose.
Yeah, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna be mean so you could go back to work and be like, she kicked me out while I was drunk. Like, no.
Right.
So I let him stay the night, and he slept on the couch. And then when I woke up, I was like, all right, you gotta get up. You sober now, you gotta get up. I'm about to leave. And he was like, do you want me to go with you? And I was like, no. And then he was like, well, I could just wait here for you. How long is it gonna take for you?
He tried to stay in your place?
Yes, girl.
Oh my God.
He was like, I can stay here. It happened twice, but this was the first of the two times that it happened. And I was just like, okay, I already see what type of guy he is. But he tried to make me, basically he tried to guilt me out of trying to make him move out of my house. Like, oh, you gonna make me leave? And I was like, all right. But then in the morning, I was like, nah, like, you gotta go. And I had a crush on this guy, on this boss that we worked with together.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna say the name, but he looked like Superman. He was just I think everybody that I knew that I thought he was cute, because I always would say like, oh my God, he's so cute. It's so much traffic. What time is it?
In the afternoon.
This is LA traffic, y'all. Like, it's so bad.
Like, aren't you guys supposed to be at work already? I had another boss that liked me. Wait, he used to talk to me. Like, he would tell me about all his shenanigans with girls and stuff. And we went out once. I'm like, super casual. We just hanging out. And he was like, I guess I was dressed too casual for him. He was like, oh, this is how you dress? I'm like, well, we just hanging out. Like, I guess he wanted me to be dressier or something. I was like, no, what? We just hanging out chilling.
I put us in on my watches, came in Versace. Turkey can Molly trapping, we got plenty options. See women like this bad time, she wish she watching. And she gon' suck and feet even when the feds watching. I don't whip up, no we can't relate. I put water on that white bitch, I call her Ricky Lake. And mama, she got some sauce, she can't even give me pause. I thought and she went through the doors, and then I'm rejecting my calls. My nigga behind the wall. Only mic, I put the lean for y'all. Remember the days I tripped in the window, I had $1,000. You were saying, they said I would make it. I put in 1,000 hours. I got 1,000 pounds.
One of my boyfriends, and we was boyfriends, like we were a couple for a while. So it worked out once for me. But after that, no. It's not a good idea. Like, so they like you, but maybe like another co-worker like you too. And then they get mad. They get all upset and in their feelings. I'm like, we're not a couple. Like, I remember one time. So I'm always cold, right? And you know they would have the AC on.
Yes.
So a co-worker had like their shirt thrown over the chair. They didn't give it to me, anything like that. I just took it and put it on. I'm like, I'm freezing in here. So I put it on. And then, like, I guess they saw me walk by with, like, a shirt on that clearly isn't mine because it's, like, super big. So then they called me, like, I was in the office for something, and they were like, oh, so do you and so-and-so have a relationship? And I went off. I was like, first of all,
wait, the manager asked you?
Yes. And I was, like, the boss that liked me. And I was like, first of all, I was like, whether me and this person have a relationship, that's none of your business. Because he wasn't asking me in like a professional manner saying that, oh, you know, you're not allowed to date co-worker. It wasn't like that. It was like, oh, so you messing with him? I was like, first of all, I said, if I'm messing with him or not, that's none of your business. You have no right to ask me that. And I'm like, and second of all, me and you have nothing going on. So I don't understand why you're so upset. I don't understand what the problem is, you know? This is why it's not a good idea, because people get all caught up in their feelings. People think that, oh, like only girls get in their feelings, but boys get in their feelings too, a lot.
I remember that a coworker it was like a coworker, but he worked in a different department, so it wasn't like with me. But a married coworker liked me.
Okay.
And at first, like, I thought he was cool. Like, I thought he was cute, but I didn't know he was married until like after I had gave him my number. And then when he texted me, he was being he was being very, very inconspicuous. Like every time he would call me, or he would just like be on a DL, and I was just like, what's this about? So we was like talking at work, and he was just like, yeah, he was like, you know I'm married, right? And I was like, no. He was like, you didn't see the ring? and after that, I always look at a guy's finger, but before then I didn't know.
Right.
So like he was like, you didn't see the ring or whatever, and I was like, no.
Because you expect him to be a decent guy, not hit on you if he's married.
Girl, he would just say like all type of stuff. Like he would tell me, let's take the elevator because there's no camera. Meet me at the parking lot upstairs. Like, let's hang out. And I'm like, this is a married man. Like, after I found out, I literally just like never answered text messages. And like, I literally just kind of like avoided him. And then at that point, he kind of got that I was playing, because then he would be like, why you playing? Like, you don't answer my calls. You never answer. And I'm just like, well, he would block his number every time he would call me, because he didn't, and I didn't have his number. Okay. So he would block his number every time he would call me, and I wouldn't know who it was, so I would never answer. And then when I found out who it was, I still wouldn't answer, because I would just like, don't call me. Like, it's not fair for you to have my number and for you to be able to call me when you please, but for me to not be able to call you, like, you're married. And then like he used to bring his wife to the job. Like, and after that,
See,
I was just like, that's crazy. So you expect me to have an affair with you at work?
Yup.
And then like on his off days, he'd be like, are you off? Like, let's meet up. I got this much time. Like, no, like I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that with no married man. Like, I want my own man. I don't want nobody else's man. But he had the nicest personality to me. Like, he was really, really sweet, and I could tell he was very protective. Like, if he wasn't married, I would have definitely talked to him.
Well, he wasn't.
But now he wasn't a good man.
Exactly.
I'm like, so now I wouldn't even talk to him. It's like, well, he wouldn't have been married, but you know, just that type of characteristic I wouldn't want to date. But it's just like, dang, like, what a not a waste, but
no, I think you're right.
What a like,
it's a waste.
Sad. Like, dang, like he has a beautiful wife, beautiful kid, like, but you still want to cheat with somebody at your job.
Exactly.
Like, so basically, you want time with her, but when you at work, you want like a work girl, and you want to chill with me sometimes when you're not hanging with your family on weekends.
You don't want like somebody like you at work, because like they talk to you, they flirt with you or whatever, so you think they like you, but then you realize, hold up, they like everybody. Like, they do that with everybody, right? So then, but you always got like this one chick who don't get it, who's like,
that's my man.
She want to be jealous, and I'm like, girl, you're not the one. Everybody's the one.
That's everybody's
exactly.
friend.
You need to like calm down. Like seriously.
Calm down,
Like,
down.
relax. Like,
How you
it-
think it is? Take a look around.
Yeah, because he was like super chill. He's just super charming. Like even the boss liked him. You know, somebody just had that personality.
Yeah.
But then you got like one stupid girl who think like it's all about you. I'm like, no. Like he's that way with everybody. You need to wise up.
Wise up.
Like she would go around. Oh, is he talking to so and so? Is he talking to? Like yes, he talks to everybody. You the only one who don't know this.
Hey, everybody, by the Hollywood Bowl. This is the Hollywood Bowl, everybody. And this is where I went to a concert. That's on my Instagram.
So don't date your coworkers, especially your boss. Don't get your honey where you get your money. They be telling guys, don't dip your pen in the company ink, or don't shit where you eat. All of the sayings are true.